digit thousands stacks.
Yo, what's going on, guys? It's your boy Russ back again with some more Madden 21. Today I'm going to be playing with the lowly New York Jets. My boy Nemo has got the Los Angeles Chargers, and this is going to be an interesting game. Now, the Jets, for those of you that have watched my stream, stuff like that, I have done like a career mode on there. I'm not going to spoil what I do in that franchise, but let's just say I turn the Jets around. And in this, I got no bearing on this. I got no creative player. I got Sam Darnold. I got Frank Gore. I got a bunch of turds. I don't got much to work with here, but, you know, me and Nemo we decided we wanted to do this game because we wanted to do two teams that just weren't that great, and this is before Justin Herbert really went off. I mean, he's been good, but, you know, this gameplay was from a while ago, so his update or his overall wasn't that great. So overall, the Chargers were actually a decent match to the Jets, and I was actually excited to use Frank Gore. I'd actually never really used him because when I used him in the career, I only used him for a bit, and then they cut him, so yeah, I mean, I guess that I don't know. But, you know, right now you can see Frank Gore just doing work, man. We're finding him out the backfield. We're running the ball with him. Really weird, but Frank Gore has been our offense so far. In 2nd and 6, we do end up finding I just tried his name, and then I realized that wasn't going to work. It's not Tevin Wesco. What is his name? I know his last name is Wes. I don't know his first name. Fuck, I don't know. But we find him. He's wide open. We get ourselves into the end zone to make it 7-0. Man, I really paused on that. Like, as soon as I started saying that, I'm like, that's not right. It might be Trey Wesco, not Tevin Wesco. I think it's Trey Wesco. Either way, he's like a third-string tight end. We end up finding him for the first points of the game. Nemo gets back on offense and throws himself a dot that my corner, I think that's Brian Poole, didn't even want to try to go after him right there. Mike Williams, man, takes it all the way down inside the 5. Probably should have had a touchdown. I think he could have avoided stepping out right there, but he was bobbing and weaving just all types of crazy ways. So, you know, right there ends up going out inside the 5. But no matter for him, as he does end up finding Keenan Allen at the left side of the end zone wide open after we ended up run committing. I don't think he expected it in all the routes that he ran. There wasn't one that was just necessarily wide open that they were looking. He didn't run like a slant or anything. He ran like shit to the back. So we kind of had to wait a second, but eventually he found Keenan Allen, and he got himself a touchdown. Now, right here, we tried to throw a dot, man. I thought that was there. If I would have gunned it, it would have been there. Instead, I tried to put some air under it. Sam Darnold can't put air under nothing. And that ends up being intercepted by Derwin James, a very good safety that I think ended up opting out this year or something like that. But he is really fun to watch. Is right here. He tries to go back to Mike Williams, and that one ain't doing. So we end up swapping interceptions as Bradley McDougald, the man that was traded alongside 2 first-round picks for Jamal Adams, gets me the stop right there. I love McDougald when he was with Seattle, but goddamn it, Jamal Adams is a fucking monster, and I'm not upset they made that trade. You know, good luck in New York, or I hope he's had good luck. I don't know how McDougald's done. I haven't heard shit about him, but right now in Madden gets me a pick, so I'm assuming he's doing decent. It's right there. You know who ain't doing decent is Sam Darnold in real life and in the video game, because right there, that was a really bad play by me. I don't know what I was doing. Denzel Perryman ends up making an insane play and getting himself an interception, and Nemo comes right back on offense, and Austin Eckler's going to take that again to the 5-yard line, or inside the 5 with 2 seconds left in the half. He goes for the biscuit because you got to risk it, and he finds, who the fuck is that? I don't know who you are. He finds him in the back of the end zone, though, and gets a touchdown. You know, kudos to the balls on Nemo to go for the touchdown right there. He should have had one, honestly, I think, with Eckler, too. I think he's gone out of bounds twice inside the 5, where he probably could have kept it in, just got a little bit too jukey with the sticks. But he ends up getting in both times, and in classic Nemo fashion, he misses the PAT. Now, for those of you that don't know, that is something that Nemo does often. He curses it, he's pissed at it, but you know what? It just seems to happen. He misses PATs all the time, doesn't attempt, or actually, you know what? Field goals he doesn't tend to have the worst luck with. It's PATs. As right there, what just happened, man? Oh my God, Frank Gore just found the fountain of youth, man. Ran like it was 20 years old again. I honestly have no fucking clue what happened. I mean, you guys saw the play. If you go back and watch it, it's the glitchiest shit. We basically get stuck in an animation for a tackle right here. We end up going for a fake PAT because, you know, he kicked his, he missed it. I didn't want to take a 1-point lead, so I figured, you know what, if we're going to do anything, we're going to take a 2-point lead. So we ended up faking the PAT, which I don't do against anybody else other than my friends. So we just fucked around there, didn't get it, so it's tied 13-13. But if you went back and looked at that Frank Gore play, he was in a tackle and then all of a sudden just wasn't in the tackle anymore. Like, just kind of popped back up, looked like he was going to the ground, and then just regained his balance and went for 6. So I can't be mad, but I'm also not really satisfied. I didn't actually realize how glitchy that run was until I came back and watched it, you know, doing this. But yeah, it was a really glitchy run, and Frank Gore apparently, like I said, has found the fountain of youth, and he's 20 years old again. So I digress from that. Game is tied at 13. Nemo got the ball back. He ends up throwing a pick going deep. Marcus May ended up picking that one off in the end zone, or really close to. I think it may have been a touchback. But we get the ball back with 2 minutes and 59 seconds in the fourth quarter. We are now in the fourth. This game has gone pretty quickly. There hasn't been like a ton of explosive plays because we are using teams that aren't insanely explosive. The Chargers are, not the Jets. But Nemo's had a few like big chunk plays. Other than that, it's been pretty simple shit. As right here, I tried to do something. I don't know what I was thinking. I really don't. I tried to chuck it to the back of the end zone. Ryan Griffin, I thought I was throwing to George Kittle, apparently. And, he was not able to make that catch. Can never expect him to be able to make that catch. But Sam Darnold throws another interception on the game. And right now, Nemo has a chance to win this game as Austin Eckler, again, another big play for Nemo. Like I said, it was a lot of giant chunk plays. And other than that, I feel like we locked down pretty good, as after that play, we end up locking down. 3rd and 8 turns into 4th and 8. He goes to the end zone, and it is going to be intercepted by Brian Poole, the man that dropped the ball earlier. And I'm not sure if he dropped it or missed it, and, Williams made him look silly. But he ends up getting the interception for us, and we find Frank Gore for a 24-yard pass play with 26 seconds left. We are so close to being able to win this game and get ourselves into field goal range. Granted, there ain't no way we're kicking a field goal. Against my boy, we are 100% going for the touchdown, but we get the chance for neither of those, as we end up running a fake punt, because why not? I knew that both of us were going to be going for touchdowns. Once I got stuck in 4th and 18, I figured, let's make it a little bit more interesting, man. I figured I wouldn't get it, and sure enough, I'm making it interesting. It's 13-13. It's been the score for a while. Nemo gets himself to the 7 with 4 seconds left. He comes back to the middle, and it bounces off his lineman's head and is intercepted. I cannot think of a more fitting way for regulation to end between these two teams than that. Obviously, you would think that Sam Darnold would be the one throwing it off the helmet, but no, it's Justin Herbert. So tied at 13 still, last play of the game, we go ahead and take ourselves a shot, and Frank Gore was wide open. I don't think he would have, gone anywhere. I don't think it would have been a touchdown or nothing, but it would have been cool to see that completion actually become a completion. But Sam Darnold, being Sam Darnold, overthrows that pass, and we are going to overtime with the Jets and the Chargers. This game's been wild, man. We're going for touchdowns. No field goals in this house, especially after the missed PAT. I know Nemo was sick of it. Ain't no way he's kicking shit. And right now, this has turned into a whale of a game. Probably the best game me and Nemo have played with any of the, reg teams we've used. So this has been a pleasant surprise, honestly. I mean, the only thing that isn't pleasant about it is that we ain't fucking winning this game yet, which hopefully is about to change. As right now, Nemo's trying to win this game. He won the coin toss, so he's trying to go down the field, get himself a touchdown, and get this dub. Is right here. He takes himself a shot, and that was really close to being another big play or another interception for Bradley McDougald. It's right here. He fires a dot on 3rd and 10. Hits me with my own play. I love the out routes on 3rd and long. He takes a play out of my book and fires a dot. And they say it was out of bounds. Wow. That really looked like it was in bounds to me. But, okay. All right. We force a punt, man. Hey, I had to give him credit, though. That was a good play. It should have been a catch. I don't know why it wasn't, but Mike Williams not able to keep his feet in on that one. So Sam Darnold has a chance to win this game for this fucking team. Right now, we throw him for like 150 yards. Nothing impressive. The man that's been impressive is Frank fucking Gore. 11 rushes for 89 yards and 2 touchdowns. Is right here. We run the fake punt again. It actually works this time, as Chris Herndon ends up getting us a couple of yards and keeps this drive alive, as Frank Gore, another reception for him, and he gets absolutely mollywopped. My goodness. Oh, shit. Put the age back on. He's 38 again. My God, dude. Fuck. He turned into a 20-year-old for half the game, and then when it really mattered in OT, Frank Gore ends up fumbling. Now, let me just be clear. That is my fault. I tried to hurdle. I don't know why I did. I did, though, and I ended up paying a major price for it. As right here, I'm not sure. I think he ended up getting a false start. So he turns a 4th and 1 to a 4th and 6. I can't actually decline those, but he ends up converting anyway to good old Keenan Allen with 21 seconds left in OT. He's trying to put this game away, man. No field goals, like I said, in this house. He's going for the end zone. Got to respect it. 1st and goal, dropping back with Justin Herbert, looking for somebody, and it is almost intercepted as he was looking for Taylor. I think it was Guyton. I don't know his first name, but he was looking for Guyton, and, nothing doing there, man. His OT is about to run out, but I think it ends up renewing anyway. But 3rd and goal, man, he's got to try to get in right here. He does not. Justin Herbert is rejected. But like I said, we're going for the end zone. 4th and goal. He finds Hunter Henry in the back of the end zone, and that is a dagger. Damn. GG, Nemo. That was solid as fuck. Jets, Chargers, man, what a game. Did not expect that to be as good as it was, but Justin Herbert ends up getting himself a win. Keenan Allen with a nice little butt pat. I don't know. Maybe some undertones there. But you know what? Sam Darnold, man, I don't know why he's high-fiving. We lost. That's a very Jet thing to do. He's like, yeah, we secured our pick. #1 pick. Let's go, baby. Even though in real life, they couldn't even do that. But I'm just joking, man. Obviously, the Jets got a few wins in real life. That's always good. You know, if you're a fan of the Jets or just like a real fan, I agree with what Mekhi Becton said. Don't root for your team to lose, man. You know, it's a pick. You want to see them win. Jets have won a few games. Unfortunately, when I used them, was not able to win this game. So this is actually my first time ever using the Jets, and I gotta say, it wasn't that bad. Frank Gore was really fun to use, surprisingly, and overall ended up being a really good game and a lot of fun. So GG to Nemo. I hope you guys enjoyed the video. I'll leave you with the stats, and as always, I'm out. Peace.